Hello, my fellow healers. My name is Adina, and I'm that healing girl. And in this pick a card reading, we're going to be discussing the energies of this supermoon that just came up, I believe, about 2 days ago on the 15th. It was the full moon in Taurus, a beaver moon, and of course we know Taurus is the sign that rules like things like physical possession. It also rules beauty. It's ruled by Venus. So those energies are probably going to come into play throughout this next, I would say probably the next week, but because it's a supermoon, we might even find that these energies reverberate out into the next month. So it'll probably be very powerful energy that's coming through. So as always, this is a timeless reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and have pile number 1, which is this red Jasper crystal. Pile number 2, which is this Pyrite crystal. And pile number 3, which is a Smoky Quartz crystal. Let's see what energies are going to come up for us in this supermoon in Taurus reading. Okay, pile number 1, and as always, we talk about the tarot first. So we have a few oracle cards as well, which we'll put over to the side. Justice, Ace of Swords, 10 of Discs. Oh, wow, this one has, I thought I had 4 cards, Page of Cups. I'm already getting a picture, the Empress in reverse. Whoever is in this pile, getting a strong feminine energy or feminine identifying person vibe with this Empress in reverse and with this Page of Cups. You guys are connecting to your emotional power and emotional strength, and with this Ace of Swords, you're learning how to express yourself. You might have kept yourself very, very like suppressed. Like if somebody said something, you didn't agree with it, even if it wasn't right, or even if it was somehow injurious to you or a group you care about in some way, you would keep quiet just to keep the status quo or not to get into conflict or to maintain the peace. No longer. You are not doing that any longer. A lot of you, again, this energy, like the last reading, the post-election reading, go back to that, because I think this might be referred to the last pile, which is the social justice pile, the social justice warriors. Like you're awakening to this, and it's going to bring you a lot of, pardon me, like, so sorry. Something just popped on and I had to turn it off. on my I had a YouTube sort of sound healing in the background going, and an ad came up. That's very funny. Anyway, back to my reading. So yeah, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups, you are becoming more aware of your emotions, and you're becoming more aware of the injustices around you, and you want to do something to right those injustices. With this Taurus energy that's coming through, this is going to be very foundational and very practical things that are going to come into mind. So for this pile, definitely make a list of all of the ways that you want to enact change in your life and in the life of those around you, especially with the current climate happening right now in the U.S., if you're in the U.S. But actually, it's something that's happening around the world, to be honest. And make very, very concrete, like here and now things, write them down on a piece of paper that you can do to contribute to those causes that you believe in and to advocate for yourself. I think some of you might be Black woman or women of color, definitely like marginalized groups for sure, because yeah, this is the energies coming up. You're also going to be focusing more on yourself with this 10 of discs. You're going to be focusing more on wealth building and more on pulling energy away from people that do not align with your values, and away from people that are sort of like hijacking your energy and very energy vampire people. You're going to pull away from that, and you're going to put a lot more energy and resources back into yourself, investing in ideas, passion projects, and goals that you have that will not only enrich yourself but make the world a better place. And you're also going to be pulling your money away from, and this is something I'm doing personally. You're going to be pulling your money away from various corporations and or people that don't support the things that you value. For sure. Let's see. Oh, delight. So, let me make sure, because the last video I had, some of the cards were not in frame. I'm really trying to be conscientious about that this time around. Bear with me. Like I said, I'm a new content producer, so don't come for me. So this is from a oracle deck called Sacred Destiny Oracle. And delight, you are going to be pulling away from anything that does not serve you. You're going to be focusing on the things that give you joy. You're going to definitely be investing in yourself. And I feel like hobbies, things that you might have put to the side because you were very, very, very invested in others that were not serving you, are now going to come to the forefront. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. For some reason, I'm getting some of the people on here might also be part of the 4B movement. Some of the Black women might be part of the movement where they're like pulling back to refocus on themselves and get their bag. This is definitely this pile. So let me look up that delight. And that also means that in this current time when people are struggling right now with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of despair, you are going to be finding ways to bring more joy into your life, to give yourself more control over your emotions, pile number 1. So it says sparrow in the grass. The sparrow gains its power from its numbers and clusters. Sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred. Yes, they are. They don't have time for those predators. You're going to get away from anybody that does not serve you. So these predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated by their numbers. Oh my gosh. Security and joy in numbers is the lesson of the sparrow. Within their community, sparrows are always busy living life fully. Many cultures align with the meaning of the sparrow with joy, and in the Middle Ages, the sparrow was thought to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships, and bring joy. The sacred landscape wants you to know, delight is expanding your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend your time with others. Go to a community gathering. Host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others. It will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to get serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises. You might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. Yes. So a lot of you are going to be reaching out to a lot of communities, some of them online in areas where you cannot access the community you need to support you and your goals. And this is definitely, like I said, the underserved, marginalized people. If you're living in certain states where those resources are not available, you might have to find those communities online. But if you are lucky enough to live in a more forward-thinking, accepting area, you might be able to find those communities in your area. Like particularly look for communities that are female centric, that are Black persons of color centric, that are sort of grassroots centric, and I think you will find them. There's lots of, I feel like I need to like list some of these. There's lots of places where you can go to find like the hobbies that you enjoy. For instance, I am a part of a choir, at a all-faith church where everybody from Wiccans to Buddhist are accepted, and I like to sing, and so I go to that choir on a bi-weekly basis, and it really is amazing part of community. Many of the people there are older than I am, and it's a very enriching part of my life and brings me joy even in this time of great upheaval. So things like that. Selenite green. I'm going to put this over here. And then we have, and I'll list the decks as well, of course, as I always do. But this one is from the Money and the Law of Attraction card deck. Whatever I acquire, whatever I desire, I can acquire. So if you're looking for, you know, this space of kinship, this fellowship, and you don't feel like you can get it, you most definitely can. And with all this green, it's giving me energy that some of you are really getting in touch with your heart chakra and in ways that you can serve your emotions. And also, Jade might be a good crystal for you. And also, this green energy is about bringing in abundance, and some of it might be financial abundance with this 10 of discs. It might also be financial abundance to support the groups that you and the causes that you care about, and or to create a community event or thing of your own that supports the causes that you care about. Maybe you raise money for something that's the cause you care about. The eternal laws of the universe steadily hold the promise of expansion and joy. Understanding the laws will awaken within you the knowledge of your purpose and your own personal power as you remember how to access the power of the universe that creates worlds. If this time-space reality has within it the ability to inspire a desire within you, it is absolute that this time-space reality has the ability to yield you a full and satisfying manifestation of that same desire. It is law. This is from the Law of Attraction cards. Totally amazing. Ester and Jerry Hicks, Abraham Hicks. If you haven't heard, I kind of said it in other readings that I've had. And then let's look up your crystal of selenite green. It says, healing, tranquil pleasures, daydreams, imaginings. Life is a river of dreams. Simply relax and enjoy the journey. Over the coming days, you will find yourself daydreaming and visiting your life, envisaging, blah, I can't even say it right now. Envisaging, there we go, your life as you would truly love it to be. Your thoughts are bathed in the tranquil pleasures of love and romance and ideal relationships, yet these imaginings are not fantasy, rather they are glimpses of the future. You're entering a time of great joy and creativity and tranquility. This time, your dreams and wishes really do come true. Keep an open heart and mind, and above all, trust in the magical healing power of love to transform your life. A period of great joy and happiness is just around the corner. Yes, you are going to bring in these people that are going to bring in joy into your life, even though right now things might feel very, very hopeless for you. Pile number 1. I think that once you start to put a lot of these things that are right now just ideas in your head, you start to sort of pull back your energy from all the things that do not serve you, you're going to find your voice, and you're going to find your community. And that's all that I have for you today, pile number 1. What an amazing reading. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Please do. And you can either text a Taurus emoji or a full moon emoji. And yeah, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see with this pyrite what is in store for you. I'll move these oracle cards to the side. Again, I am trying to be very conscientious of keeping things in frame. Death. 3 of Cups. Reverse. The Hierophant. Oh, I am getting a picture already. 8 of Swords in reverse. You are probably one of those people that is undergoing a huge transformation with this Death card. The other thing, this transformation is making various people that used to be very, very close to you drop out of your life. You're either getting rid of them, or some of you might go back to pile number 1, to be honest. With the Hierophant, you are challenging long-held ideals in a very positive way. You are upholding what you believe in, and you're challenging long-held ideals that you feel are now sort of not for you anymore. Some of you might be from very strong like Christian or evangelical backgrounds, or very, very strong backgrounds. You might have even been in a cult. So, and some of you might come from families who are largely conservative, and you have gone liberal. That's another one. This death is also the death of that part of your life. You're transforming with this 8 of Swords in reverse, though. Some of you don't want to admit that that time of your life is done. I mean, it's really painful. I myself, I should probably tell this story at some point in more depth, but I myself was the survivor of a cult and left when I was in my 20s, and it's not easy. It's not easy because not only is it the death of losing a lot of people that you were very foundational in your life, but the beliefs that were very foundational in your life. So then you're left sort of cast adrift, and you don't know what to do. And the thing about this situation is you do see it coming. You did see it coming with it in reverse. It's already bad, but if you don't disentangle yourself from this toxic community, there's a possibility it can get worse. So don't, take off the blindfolds and see these people for who they really are. Yeah. Let's see what crystal. Pyrite. Oh, double pyrite. You guys need to. And pyrite is a crystal of boundaries. I once used pyrite when I had a problem with a spirit on my property that did not have boundaries and was trying to sort of disturb my pets and all kinds of things. And when I finally was made aware that it was there, I used a boundary crystal grid with pyrite in it, and my intentions in order to ward it away. So you might have to use pyrite to not only connect to your own boundaries, but also to sort of ward off negative energy. Let's see what trying to look for the little booklet over here. Oh, there we go. Let's see what the pyrite crystal has to say. Oh, emotional balance, psychological strength, relationships, protection. You may feel emotionally imbalanced at present because you have allowed yourself, or at least partially believe, another's critical judgment of you. This malicious criticism was directed to you by someone who falsely believes they will gain something by belittling you. To regain your mental strength and emotional balance, you must realize the whole episode is simply emotional blackmail. You are dearly loved and held in high esteem by many, so see this episode for what it really is, and do not allow yourself to be affected by what one person says. Others know the truth. Pyrite can strengthen you both psychologically and emotionally. Yes. Wow, what a validation with this double pyrite here. You guys definitely need to put up your boundaries. And I'm getting a strong feeling some of these people might be very conservative and have voted for a party that didn't align with your values, or might be in a very conservative religion. It might be Christian, but a very conservative religion that and or cult, if it's also a cult, that wants to form you into being a certain kind of person and is belittling you for who you are. You might have accepted a lifestyle or be transforming into a lifestyle that they feel is evil or bad. And you are beautiful inside, pile number 2. This is a confirmation of that. And this is a confirmation of you to release yourself from the toxic environment that you were raised in. Transformation. Oh my God. So Pile number 2, you're blowing me away with how brave you are. Like you might even be surrounded by people that, quite frankly, don't accept you. Maybe they even dislike you and are very vocal about it. They might even, I'm getting hazing. If there's violence or anything like that, you definitely need to step away. Some of you might consider moving. Like it, wherever this area is, this group of people that was with you, they're not good anymore. I mean, they were never for you, to be honest. But now you're really realizing this. You're not putting on the blinders anymore. You're stepping into your belief with this Hierophant. And you're pulling away from the beliefs that don't serve you. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Achieving success is my natural birthright. So first, let's look at the Sacred Destiny card of transformation with this beautiful butterfly. You are going to just grow into something so powerful and so... You will surprise yourself with your own strength, honestly. It says blue butterfly. No, it's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Remarkably, when the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it doesn't just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup. In other words, it liquefies itself, and out of that emerges something completely different. This is transmogrification, literally. It is a true transformation. In some cultures, blue butterflies are considered very good luck and even wish granters. In Native American tribes, it is believed a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. The Native American Shaw dance, which celebrates renewal, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the color blue represents a calmness, peace, and spiritual attunement, and the blue butterfly is thought to carry all these meanings. This is a time for change, reinvention, a rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests you to take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a true wish may be about to come true. Yes, I think... Wow, and some of you, with this success is my natural birthright and this transformation card, I think some of you also might be, and in this current climate, I know it's scary, some of you might be trans or gender nonconforming, or you might be going through the transition. Yeah, or you might be wanting to come out of the closet, or if you are female or female presenting person, you might be definitely like leaving conservatism behind and becoming more a feminist. This card is literally hitting home with me on these cards on so many levels of my own past and things I've went through. Wow. Pile number 2, you are so brave. You have got this. That's all I gotta say. You've got this. Let's see what this card says. You're meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. Life is supposed to go well for you, and when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not something that is outside of you, over which you have no control. What is wrong is within you, and you do have control. And taking that control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are. Yes. The basis of law of attraction, the value of your personal, emotional guidance system. You know what's right. Follow your intuition. All these people talking about you and telling you that you're evil and all this stuff. No. Don't listen to those voices. Listen to the voice inside your heart. Listen to the gut feelings that you have and go with that. Pile number 2. You are brave, you are blessed, and you are powerful. And that is all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you have. And you can also comment with a little Taurus emoji or a full moon emoji or any other emoji that you choose, honestly. But yes, Oh my gosh, yes. So much love to you, pile number 2. And I will see you on the other side. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, pile number 3 with this lovely smoky quartz. I just gotta say it. I'm so excited to see what could be in this pile. The last 2 were on fire. Like, this Taurus full moon energy is moving and shaking. I'm telling you, it's causing so much amazing foundational transformation. Let's see what happens for you. Pile number 3. 7 of discs in reverse. 10 of cups in reverse. King of wands. The sun. With this 10 of cups in reverse, it's the 10 of cups, it, like the sun, is quite a, I guess it's quite a interesting card. Like the sun in reverse, even if it's in reverse, doesn't mean bad. It just means that some of the things you're planning on doing will be delayed. The same with the 10 of cups. You want to manifest all of these things into your life, like love and harmony and financial abundance and things like that. You're really hoping for like a true community that you can belong to. Some of the people in pile number 3 feel like they don't belong anywhere. They feel very isolated, and they're really trying to find their tribe. I just wanted to let you know that your tribe is coming to you. With the sun energy, yeah, and it's got like 2 people connecting in the sun card, which is a really beautiful image. And this is all this community, right? And right now it's in reverse because it hasn't yet manifested. There might be some things beyond your control, like maybe you are living in an area and your tribe is not in that area, and all of these things need to happen. These steps need to be manifested first before you end up in a place where your community is, right? Or maybe you don't even know where your community is because you're in a state of mind right now where you haven't learned how to find your community. Let's say you read this book or some kind of a book on self-development. It opens your eyes to an aspect of yourself and you're like, hey, I need to be more, I don't know, I'm just making up something, be more open, or I need to, learn how to get more in touch with my empathic side, or I need to learn how to surrender to what is, or whatever that case may be. And you do that, and it leads you to some resources that lead you to your tribe. These kind of indirect things. So I feel like right now, even though you're manifesting this tribe, the circumstances might not be ideal for them to come to you right at this moment, but they are on the way, and you just have to be patient. Because in the meantime, keep up with this King of Wands. In the meantime, keep being passionate about the things that drive you, and keep a sense of gratitude for the things that you do have in your life, because it's that sense of gratitude that is going to bring more. Yeah, and with this 7 of discs, you have been trying to sow these seeds for a long time. You've been maybe you've been gone to meetups, you've done all these things, and every time you go there, you still cannot build this community. With this 7 of Pentacles, when it's upright, it means you've put in all this effort, you've paid your dues, and all the seeds that you've planted are now bearing fruit. When it's in reverse, it means you might have done that, but whatever you did not yield the results that you were hoping for, right? So don't look at this as a failure, because whatever you did and whatever groups that you ended up in where you didn't feel at home, those weren't for you. The tribe that you want is on its way, but it's going to take some patience. Pleasure. I think this has to do with the fact of finding pleasure in your own company at the moment, enjoying who you are, and really starting to develop who you are as a person. Because the more that you do that, the more that you're going to start attracting this new group of people that you're looking, this community that you're looking for. It says pleasure, luscious meadow. Meadows are usually open, sunny places where flora and fauna thrive and flourish. They are havens, as the trees surrounding the meadow offer protection and shade for the grassy area. Traditionally, they are associated with openness, gentle calm, and relaxation. They are the places where the weary traveler can stop and rest and renew his spirit. A meadow is a place where people as well as animals gather to simply enjoy the pleasures of life. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop in the smell of the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Move in a languid way. Let your pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with verve, and a radiant energy will flow through your life in all directions of your life. Yes. So you might be so focused on getting this community and bringing it into you. And I want to have a tribe. I'm so lonely. You're focusing on these things. They're saying focus on the things that are going right in your life. And by they, I mean your guides, your angels, the people around you, your ancestors. They're saying you have a lot in your life right now that is joyful. Do you have a pet? Hug that pet and hold it. Do you have hobbies you like? Savor them. Maybe go out and take your own self on solo dates, right? Enjoy the pleasure of your company, of your own company. Make lists about how far you've come in your life, where you were 5 years ago and where you are now. And if you make that list and you're like, well, it hasn't been that far, look deeper. Usually there's always some growth. And if you find a little bit of growth and you want more, write down a list saying, what are the areas in which I want to grow more? Into this Taurus moon, this is the time to plant the seeds for that again. But this time when you do plant the seeds, acknowledge all the things that are going right in your life and live your life with passion, with this King of Wands energy. Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is a very vital crystal. It's a very grounded crystal. And with this Taurus energy coming in, that makes so much sense. Let's see. Calm, clarity, balanced emotions, communication, and intuition. If you've been plagued with negative thoughts lately, then Tiger's Eye crystal will help you rid yourself of these and help you regain a positive and more inspiring attitude. You will soon begin to see things clearly and realize that there was nothing to fear in the first place. Calm your thoughts and start to listen to your intuition. Know that all is well and that only love surrounds you. This card is also to do with communication. You may avoid unnecessary turmoil and problems by communicating clearly with others. Don't be afraid to express your views honestly and make sure there's no misunderstanding. You will gain respect and admiration for doing so. Yes, some of you might also be having issues making friends because you show up in a world in a people-pleasing aspect and trying to get people to like you versus being honest. It's okay to disagree with people. Like, it's okay to, have these rough edges around yourself, or not to be perfect and have flaws. It's okay to express things you feel strongly about, even at the risk of, maybe isolating a few people. Of course, do this with love. No aggressive hurting others or anything like that emotionally, but just being true to yourself, being you, and not trying to put on a facade, because that blocks emotional intimacy. Let's see. My attention to it invites the essence of it. Yes, it's what I'm saying with this pleasure card. The more that you sort of lean into the fact that you are loved, the fact that you are blessed, and the beautiful things in your life, you'll start to attract more beautiful things into your life. It says anything you're giving your attention to is an invitation to the essence of it. Saying, I want money, but it will not come, is the same as saying, come to me, absence of money, which I do not want. When you are thinking of money in the way that you will make it come to you, you always feel good. When you're thinking of money in the way that keeps it from coming to you, you always feel bad. That is how you know the difference. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely, and I'm not being like toxically positive here, I'm just saying, when you recognize those thoughts, acknowledge them, don't vilify them. Say, yes, I feel lonely right now, but this is what I'm going to be doing, working on. This is the Taurus energy concretely in the next few days or tomorrow to help myself feel less lonely? I think I'm going to go out and, enjoy some coffee by myself with a book. Or maybe I'll go to the library. Or maybe I will join, I don't know, a book club and just chat with some random people that I don't know. Maybe I'll join a yoga class, things like this. And this will help you not only put you closer to people that could possibly potentially become community, but it'll put you in a better frame of mind. And when you're in a better frame of mind, and when you're happy and joyful and radiant within yourself, that actually attracts people to you. So, yeah. And the Smoky Quartz, it's also about grounding. It's also about releasing negative thoughts. So I think that pile number 3 would be great to work with the energies of Smoky Quartz and Tiger's Eye for a while, to gain some stability within their emotions, release negative emotions and energy, and to gain some confidence as well. Yeah, confidence in who you are, and that will allow you to really demonstrate your true self, all the vulnerability, warts and all, as they say, and that will attract people who love and appreciate you no matter what. So yes, that's also an aspect. But with this sun and with this Ten of Cups in reverse, this is coming to you. This energy is coming. Your tribe is coming, but it just hasn't manifested yet. I feel like the energy of that tribe is there, but it's just about reframing your emotions and your outlook a little bit in order to allow them to manifest into your life. Pile number 3. Yeah, so that's all that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Hopefully a little Taurus emoji or a full moon emoji if you enjoyed this reading. And yeah, thank you so much. If you have made it to the end, I really, really thank you for supporting my growing channel here on YouTube. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, pile number 3. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.